Most creators think they're struggling because they need more followers, more views, more content, more reach. But what if none of those are the real problem? What if someone discovered your content today, watched your video, read your post, visited your website, and still chose not to buy? Not because your content was bad, not because your offer was bad, but because they didn't trust you yet. And here's the frustrating part. Most creators accidentally destroy trust without even realizing it. I know because I did it myself. Years ago, I would spend hours creating content. I'd publish it, refresh the page, wait for results, and nothing. No comments, no sign-ups, no sales. I remember thinking, maybe I'm just not cut out for this. But eventually I realized the problem wasn't my content. The problem was that I was asking people to trust me before I'd given them a reason to. And once I understood that, everything started to change. Today, I want to share the framework that helped me understand trust online. I call it the trust frame. And if you're a quiet creator, this might be the most important thing you learn this year. Hey, I'm Confidentkado. I help introverted and camera-shy creators build online using faceless content, AI tools, and simple systems. Because for a long time, I thought online business was only for confident people, the loud people, the influencers, the people who seemed naturally comfortable putting themselves out there. I wasn't one of them. Maybe you're not either. So if you've ever wondered how people build trust online without being loud, pushy, or constantly on camera, you're in the right place. And stick around, because later I'll show you a simple question you can use to instantly improve your content. A few years ago, I made what I thought was a brilliant piece of content. I'd spent hours on it, edited it, tweaked it, posted it, and waited. Nothing. And the funny thing is, the content wasn't actually bad. It just didn't answer one important question. Why should I trust you? Because trust isn't automatic, especially online. Think about how many promises people see every day. Make money online, grow faster, work less, get results. People have heard it all before. They're skeptical. And honestly, they should be. So if your content looks like everybody else's, if your posts sound like everybody else's, if your recommendations feel like everybody else's, people naturally put their guard up. That's why I believe we're not in a buyer recession. We're in a trust recession. People still buy. They just buy from people they trust. Which brings us to the trust frame. The first side of the frame is trust itself. And trust is built through proof. Not promises, proof. That might be consistency, testimonials, results, case studies, showing your process. Every time you show up, you're laying another brick. I actually grew one of my earliest email lists simply by showing up consistently. Not perfectly, consistently. People didn't always open every email, but they learned something important. I was still there, and that matters. Quiet consistency builds trust faster than occasional bursts of motivation. But here's the mistake most people make. They think trust alone is enough. It isn't. You also need transparency. This is where many creators get uncomfortable. Because transparency means saying the quiet part out loud. Things like, yes, I earn a commission if you buy. Yes, this is an affiliate recommendation. Here's exactly what this costs. Most people think transparency hurts sales. I found the opposite. Transparency removes tension. When people know exactly what they're walking into, they feel safer. And safe people make decisions. Think about a restaurant. Would you rather see the menu before sitting down or discover the prices after you've eaten? Transparency builds confidence, and confidence builds trust. But there's another piece that's even more powerful: authenticity. Authenticity isn't about oversharing, it's about telling the truth, especially when it's uncomfortable. My first Faceless video was terrible. I recorded it 14 times, deleted most of them, stared at the upload button, and nearly gave up. Because I thought everyone else was naturally confident. They weren't. I just couldn't see the nervous version. And that's when I learned something. Your flaws are often your connection point, not your weakness. If you're camera shy, say it. If you've failed before, share it. If you're figuring things out, be honest about that too. People don't want another guru. They want someone they can relate to. Someone who feels human. Which brings us to the final side of the frame. And in my opinion, this is where trust accelerates. Give people a win before they pay you anything. That's it. Simple. Help them solve a problem, answer a question, provide clarity, create a breakthrough, before asking for anything in return. Think about Costco. They give away samples. Why? Because experiencing value creates confidence. Your content should do the same. And here's a quick challenge. Look at your last 5 pieces of content. Ask yourself, did this build trust, or did it simply ask for attention? That one question alone can transform your content. Because when people experience a small win from your free content, they naturally become curious about what's next. In fact, this principle is one of the foundations behind my free email course. But let's quickly bring everything together. Most people sell like this. Here's my course. Here's my product. Buy now. But trust-based selling sounds different. Trust. Here's proof it works. Transparency. Here's exactly what it costs. Authenticity. Here's why this matters to me. Results in advance. Here's something useful you can use today. See the difference? One approach asks for trust. The other earns it. And that's the shift. Because trust isn't something you demand. It's something you build. Quietly. One interaction at a time. If this resonated with you, if you're tired of noisy marketing advice, and you'd like a calmer way to build online, I'd love to invite you to my free 10-day email course. It's called Start Showing Up Quietly. Inside, I'll help you find a niche, create faceless content, use AI tools simply, build confidence through action. Take your first steps online, one lesson at a time. One small step at a time. No hype, no pressure, no pretending to be someone you're not. Just a quieter path forward. You'll find the link below. And remember, share solutions, build confidence, show up when you're ready.